Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of Digi Life. My name is Akash Paul and today I will be reviewing the iBall CompBook I will be reviewing the iBall CompBook i360 and let's get on with the review. So this is the iBall CompBook i360 and it has got the numbers 360 in it for a reason. And the reason is, wait for it, this laptop can be flipped to a full 360 degrees. This CompBook i360 along with a couple of its siblings were made by iBall in partnership with Microsoft India to bring touch-based Windows 10 laptops at a very affordable price. Yes, you heard it right. This device comes with Windows 10 OS out of the box and is also touch enabled. So how cheap is it? This notebook comes for a mere price of 12,999 rupees. And now you might be wondering, well, it is cheap, but is it any good? Follow along to find out. If you look at the CompBook i360, from no angle does it look like a 13K device. The nice finish on the premium looking gold color makes it feel like a more expensive laptop, and the dimensions also are compact, so it can easily fit even in small bags. I really like how the bottom rounds off and starts to merge towards this side of the laptop. Very elegant. The surface can be scratched, but the color and the material of the device makes the scratches a bit hard to notice from a distance. The left side gets the charging inlet and an LED indicator which glows in red while the laptop is charging. Just after that is the much appreciated USB 3.0 port, and there's a mini HDMI input in here as well. Coming to the right, you have your headset jack and a USB 2.0 port, a place to slot in your micro SD card, the power button, and a toggle for you to switch on and off your keyboard. Open the laptop and the 11.6-inch HD touchscreen display greets you. The touch response is surprisingly good, and in my experience I did not have a single instance of touch input not working properly. And the Windows logo here is also touch sensitive, which means that you can touch it and it acts like a normal Windows key. For the most part, I was satisfied with the display quality. It is not as vibrant as your PC monitor, but you must keep in mind the price at which this is coming. Also, I think it's ideal for single person usage as the colors start to deteriorate as you move away from the center of the display. Coming to the keypad, now this is one area where I was slightly disappointed. Even though the keys are large enough and even soft to press, they require slightly more pressure to register than we are usually used to. So expect a lot of your flows to turn into lows and fences to feces. The i360 comes with an Intel Atom Z8300 CPU which clocks between 1.4 to 1.84 GHz. You get 2 GB of DDR3 RAM, which sadly cannot be expanded due to the CPU limitation. But this 2 GB of RAM proves to be enough as this laptop is not meant for very heavy usage. Day-to-day tasks like editing Word documents, browsing the net, enjoying music and movies can be carried out without much hassle. But you will encounter minor lags and hiccups here and there, but nothing too off-putting. The CPU also comes with Intel HD graphics, and we tried playing some games on this, and here are the games. First up we tried Candy Crush, a fairly light game. Then I even played some heavier games like Asphalt Extreme and Modern Combat 5 Blackout. They also played well, but just like the interface, there were some lags, stutters and hiccups here and there. But interestingly, since this notebook can be flipped to act as a tablet, you can play all these games in the tablet mode, which means you can use the on-screen touch controls and even tilt your device to steer your car in the game. In order to cut costs, iBall has just installed 32 gigs of internal storage on the device, out of which you get close to 29 gigs as the rest is taken up by the OS. This is no doubt a big problem for a lot of people, and I would recommend buying a dedicated 64 GB microSD card for this device. As a slight compensation, when you insert a microSD card, you will get lightning fast read and write speeds, provided you're using something fast like an ultra microSD card. Now I'll take a little moment to talk about the huge 10,000 milliamp hour battery that has been fitted onto this CompBook i360. It can charge up to a full 100% in about 4 to 5 hours and then last for about the same time. But if you use the power saver mode, it might outlast that duration. There are 2 speakers underneath the laptop and 4 rubber grips. These rubber grips are really good and they keep your laptop stuck to the surface that it is on. The speakers on the other hand are powerful, but I feel they would have proved to be much more efficient if they were placed on top or on the side of the device, as when you keep the laptop on a flat surface, chances are that the speaker will get slightly muffled up. So let's see how good the sound output is from this laptop. As you can hear, it's sufficiently loud. Let me see if I pick this up, does the sound change? It does get a little more clearer, so the sound does get muffled up when it's lying flat. Another placement issue that I had with this device was the power button. It's placed on the side of the notebook, and that can be a problem when you're holding it in your hand or trying to adjust the screen and you accidentally press the power button. You know, it's really nice to see such useful and affordable products coming out from homegrown brands. The iBall CompBook i360 does not shine because of its supermassive processing capabilities. Rather, its strength lies in the fact that you can use this device to do some really ordinary tasks, such as maybe editing documents on, say, Notepad, or just watching a spreadsheet, and turn that mediocre task into something that looks quite fancy. I mean, I really enjoyed the look on people's faces while I was in the metro and took out the laptop and opened it and then flipped it to a full 360 degrees. Priceless looks, must say. As always, if you liked the video, give us a thumbs up, and if you have any questions related to the laptop, then do comment below. And if you haven't done it, subscribe.